Um, its name is, but it's UOL because that. Put it up on the cloud, and there was no volume. So I evidently did. I turned the microphone off. Well, we're here today on a community chat at Wilson Public Library, and today I have Jordan Starman again from the chamber. Jordan is going to talk about the plethora of chamber events that are coming up.
Yes.
Let's see.
Two more in specific.
Two more specific.
We'll hit on the bigger two.
Yeah. So the first one coming up, that's like priority.
Yes. May 18th.
May 18th is the celebrity golf tournament that's going to benefit the chamber and Team Jack this year.
And
so
and
you tell us about this.
And the country club. They've been helping out immensely in planning and collaborating and all of the things because I know nothing about golf. So we have our golf tournament every year. So I was trying to kind of think last year, we just didn't have a great tournament. Weather was kind of icky. It was in April. So, I mean, weather dependent completely in April. So I was trying to kind of brainstorm ideas to make this year a success. And lo and behold, I have Jared Crick on my board of directors. So I picked his brain and kind of asked him what he thought we could do to make it big. And we kind of thought, you know, inviting previous Husker players. I mean, we have a few of them here in Cozad already. Drew Young, Connor Young, Jared Crick, Chris Dishman is from Cozad, not currently. I think he's in Indiana, Illinois, something like that right now. So he really thought the idea was gonna work out really well. So he started contacting some buddies, you know, some contacts that he has in NFL, Husker world, and they were kind of sort of ready to go. They thought it was a great idea, but really to solidify that, the Jared Crick, Mike Neal, Gail Brownfield, we're all kind of working on this together. And we decided to donate to a charity as well.
So add that philanthropic component.
Yes, yeah. Should just bring in that excitement and those people that typically wouldn't come play golf to support something that is so meaningful in the state of Nebraska, honestly.
So we're going to stop you for a second. Yeah. I know what Team Jack is. I know a lot of people do, but for our audience members, can you just let them know what Team Jack is?
Pediatric brain cancer. So the funds that they raise go towards finding cures for pediatric brain cancer.
And why is that so big in Nebraska?
Well, because little Jack was a huge fan of Rex Burkhead, who played for the Huskers. I think, pretty sure if I remember right, he kind of kicked off the whole thing. So it's just been very near and dear to the Huskers' hearts, as well as many I see Team Jack stickers here in town. So I really think, I think it'll go really well, and I think it's a great feeling to be able to support something so big. So.
Yeah, and if you haven't read the book, Jack's father, and his father sadly passed away from brain cancer. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting about how this all came about.
Yes. It's a great story. I actually went to the very first Team Jack Gala back in, I can't remember what year that was. I want to say it was 2013 or 2014. I don't remember. I have all of that stuff at my house. Huge events. I mean, they really.
Yeah, so the celebrities then got behind you on that.
Yes. So there's some of them that we're kind of waiting to hear back from, you know, that like Andy Janovich, Matt Slauson, those are some good friends of Jared's that he's trying to reach out to, and they've shown interest, but we're waiting, we'll see.
So how many celebrities as of today, May 8th, do you have?
13.
13, and so let everybody know how they can golf with a celebrity.
Okay, so you can call me directly at the chamber. I have all of that information in the office. I have sign-up sheets.
And your phone number there?
308-784-3930. I have all of the sign-up sheets. So we have $350 to just play as a team. That gets you there, that gets you, you can meet them, take pictures with them, have lunch with them. We'll have lunch available at the tournament. If you wanna play with a celebrity, that's $250. That $250 to play alongside of a celebrity, that goes straight to Team Jack. Okay, so that's not gonna go to the chamber, that's not gonna go to the golf tournament, that's funds these players are coming down, you know, to support us, but more so to support Team Jack. So we decided that funds go straight to Team Jack. We're not, I mean, they're just passing through the chamber. We're taking the money, but it's going straight there. So we thought that was a really big benefit, and hopefully a big push to get people in and play with some of your favorite celebrities. I lost my train of thought. In addition to that, playing with a celebrity, we have the 3 levels of sponsorship. So we have our title sponsor. That's kind of the overall bigwig, the big name of the golf tournament, and that's the home agency. Jim Baldonado is a huge Team Jack supporter. So all of the funds that he sponsored are going straight to Team Jack.
Okay.
Again, none of that stays with the chamber or the golf tournament. That's just straight Jack. So. Then we have the Eagle sponsor and the Birdie sponsor. Birdie sponsor, $500, that gets you a team, it gets your name on the banner, you can play. And then the Eagle sponsor, you get to come up with a whole gimmick, which previously, the Cozad Chamber had their fundraiser, and there's things like teeing off on a toilet, left-handed tee off, fun little things like that, just to make it fun, because ideally that's kind of what this is about, is just to have fun. Yes, the chamber is raising money, but really fun at the end of the day is the big thing, so the big goal. So we have the Eagle sponsor, you get.
So really, you said just to golf is $350.
Yeah,
on a
that's
team.
for a
So
4-man
you
team.
might as well spend an extra $150 and become a sponsor, because you're still gonna get to golf too.
Yep, yep. And then, so the Eagle sponsor is $1,250. Really, so you get a celebrity is included in that. You get a pick a hole gimmick. You get your, if the business is sponsoring it, they get to have their logo on a banner that we're going to have customized by Katie Art Photography. The celebrity thing, again, so a portion of that will go to Team Jack. The Birdie level that's kind of just staying.
So because this is on the 18th, you probably need sponsors soon. Like
Yep.
by Friday?
Yeah, yeah. So we have a few teams. Cozad, of course, Drew Young is one of our celebrities. So he was the first one. He called me and he's like, just mark me down for sponsoring, of course. So they've gotten sponsored. So I have a few sponsors, but we're kind of waiting for more, and I'm making announcements. So if you keep track of the Cozad Chamber Facebook page.
I saw that today.
Yeah.
We're on round 2.
Yep, this is round 2. So right now we're at, of course, Jared Crick, Brent, I might mispronounce his name, Quayle, I believe is how he pronounces it. Monty Krasenstein, Brett Wetton, Bill Bush, Connor Young, Drew Young, Alex Baritza, who am I missing?
Chris, did you already answer?
Chris Dishman cannot make it. No, he is coaching right now for, where did he stay? Here, I'll just pull it up because I have it open. He's coaching boys track, and they have, I want to say districts or state that weekend. Indianapolis. Yeah, regional track meet on that date. But yes, we did contact him, so I was a little disappointed. Those that are not football fans, we do also have Clay Anderson. He was
our astronaut.
Yep.
He's Nebraska's only astronaut.
Yep. And then Will Yancey. He's the one I forgot. I'm not a football person. Not a football person. I'm not a
have any women?
We haven't announced them yet, but I suppose. Lori gets to be a superstar's, you're Sarah's mom, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, Sarah, Lori's daughter, is going to be participating. Ashley Ford, she's going to be participating. I believe Ashley did softball.
Yep.
If I remember
She
right.
and Sarah both did
What is your
Yeah.
daughter's? Oh, your daughter was a softball player.
Yeah.
What's her claim to fame?
Yep.
Fun.
For those that are actually watching the YouTube, you get just to sneak into it. Luke Pinkelman is gonna come back, and he's gonna play too, so that'll be fun. So we want to get some more celebrities. We can hold up to 40 teams. We have openings. So if we get 40 celebrities, that's 40 teams that get to play.
Well, I have a possibility for you, I'll tell you afterwards. And it's a woman, so.
Woohoo! We need more of those. So it'll be a lot of fun. We're really excited. I'm currently talking to Pete Ricketts about coming in for like a social hour afterwards. He's not a golfer, he said. But he said he'd be interested in coming in and kind of just having a social hour after the golf tournament. Meridian Tap House is going to have cruise control after the tournament is over. A little fun at
Down
the
at
Tap
the
House.
bar. At the
Yep.
Tap House, okay.
Yep, I believe if I remember right, she said they come on at 8. So it'll be hopefully to keep everybody kind of here in town and.
Are you doing anything at the golf course, like gift basket wise or silent auction?
We are not. We kind of thought about that a little bit, because so normally the golf tournament does their silent auction. We're gonna kind of use this, we're gonna put everything together. But we decided to not do that. I think just with it being fun and we're doing all of that donating to Team Jack, we are going to, not do the silent auction this year. We are gonna have whole prizes.
But this is a fundraiser for the chamber.
Yeah, yep, and I mean, we'll still benefit from it, but we do have a good chunk going to Team Jack, and so. Fun is the best
What
part.
time does it start on the 18th?
10 a.m. shotgun start, registration opens at 8 a.m.
Okay, so you could actually show up that day to
You can.
register?
Yep.
But you would prefer people to.
I would prefer people sign up, but if you wanna play.
And same thing, they can call you to register?
Yeah, absolutely. Call me, email me, Cozad Chamber, cozadtell.net, Facebook message me, Instagram tweet, I don't care. However you want. And I believe the golf course actually has a sign-up sheet there as well.
Can people also hit up the chamber directors to register, or do you want them to call you?
You mean the board of directors?
Yeah, the board.
You can if you want. They'll probably just direct you to me.
Okay.
But
For, just to refresh everybody's memory, who is on the chamber board of directors?
we have Sherry Rossno as our president.
She's over at Homestead Bank.
Sorry. Mandy Swanson from Waypoint Bank as our vice president. Caroline Valenzuela is at VBS. She's our treasurer. Megan Neal works at H&H Auto. Jared Crick at Farm Bureau. Oh gosh, I say this all the time. You would think I could just roll them right off. Kristen Bennett from the Tap House. Will Hupp from Harkheiser Miller. Tyler Earl is a police officer now here in Cozad. I'm missing somebody. I mean me, but I don't really feel like I count.
Lots of people, so if you have any questions, they should all
Yeah.
know about this, so you
Yeah.
can ask them.
They do, they all know about it, they're all supporting it, they're excited, so it'll be a lot of fun. Good, I can't wait. This has been one of my,
Pet projects.
the day that we're really, Troy Frains, the water commissioner, was actually, kind of where I was really chatting with the idea. I was like, God, I have Jared Crick on my board. There's gotta be something that like, he has to know people, doesn't he? And he's like, Gothenburg does something similar with teammates, where they bring former Husker players and current into play, and it's big money raise for teammates, and it's like, we can do something like that. So,
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, I can't
But
wait.
you also have another revamp, so your golf party's revamped, and then you have another party that's revamped.
Yeah, parking lot party, July 13th. I'm not even gonna say the words of how we're, of the previous
No,
event.
just go forward with parking lot.
Yes, parking lot party. So we have Heather Wellman opening for The Innocents. The Innocents is a great band. Great band. Have you heard them?
Nope.
They're very good. We've had a lot of positive feedback. They're not country. That's the biggest one I've heard so far. Holy cow, something that's not country. I think they know some country, but.
So where's this gonna be held?
At the municipal parking lot, again.
So across from the green space?
Yep, across from the green space. And that, so gates are gonna open at 5:30. Heather Wellman comes on at 6 o'clock. Backtracking to kind of the beginning of the day, we are going to have the Meridian Maker Market over at Veterans Park.
So the creative district is involved.
Yep, and that's gonna start at 10 a.m. We will also have a car show that day. Mitch Helmuth has been helping kind of plan that out and get some car enthusiasts involved. So that'll also be over at Veterans Park towards the afternoon from 2 to 5. The library is going to have, oh gosh, a pumpkin or a melon carving contest. You don't get to carve your melons at the park, but you get to bring them there for judging.
But you're judged.
And then a pet parade, again, costume pet parade,
Costume
correct?
pet parade is what Jenny was saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. Our retailers downtown are going to have summer sales going on. We kind of revamped that also. So typically, we always did sidewalk sales. But majority of the retail didn't really bring it outside like a traditional sidewalk sale. So we decided to go with Sizzle and Summer sales, just so that they're not having to take everything outside. And then with so much going on around town that day, you would have to have extra people there to be standing outside with your merchandise. So keeping everything indoors, just having fun with that. So that'll be going throughout their store hours. So whatever they're open is where their sales are gonna be.
Okay.
So no specific hours for that. We'll have free kids activities at the green space, bounce houses, just all kinds of fun stuff. We're working on some games and whatnot for that. Then we're gonna have a barbecue competition, barbecue cook-off, how are we gonna say? I do still need grillers for that. So if you are a grill master or you want to get that title to rub it in everybody's face, I'm fine with that. We do need some grillers. We have 3 or 4 of those, so. It's exciting. I can't wait. Tickets are on sale. They're outhouse tickets, $20 for pre-sale tickets, $10 for the 11 and under.
Okay, so since this is outside, will there be beverages available?
There will be, yes. Studio 6 and the Tap House are going to be having mixed drinks, and then the Chamber will be selling canned beverages.
Okay.
Water will also be available, nutrient donated water. So there's gonna be water available. We're working with Double L Embroidery right now on possibly some shirts too. So we'll announce that once we get that all figured out and squared away.
Awesome, I'm trying to think, what else do we need to know about parking lot party?
I'll say like during the day, like over at the market, there's gonna be food trucks and snow cones and like during the day through the market.
What time does that start, 10 o'clock?
10 to,
10
is it
4.
2 or 3?
I think it's
Or 4.
Something
like that.
Later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's basically what she's been doing on the first Monday of the month,
Yeah.
but we're collaborating. I mean, there's already going to be everybody out and about on July 13th anyways, so it's a great opportunity, and it's an all day, so it's gonna be convenient for her vendors.
We're already doing our monthly market, so instead of having like all these markets going on, we just kind of mished them all together. So with our maker market, we have, our food trucks, we have all of our vendors, we're up to like 20
There
vendors.
probably will be farmers market going on that day
Yes,
too.
that'll be 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yep.
Month before. And so they could probably join in on that if they wanted to extend their hours. So.
Typically at like Haydays at the Haymarket in the park, they do extend their hours a little bit and.
So they're sold out.
Yeah, and then they stay and hang out for the
So
rest.
typically with my markets, I have to cut off vendors because I can only hold like 20 in the green space.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully where we're at Veterans, I can get some additional,
Yeah,
so we have lots of vendors over at Veterans Park. You know, the library will have their stuff going on. We'll also have our artist competition going on where they have the hour to create their canvas.
Oh, nice.
And that will coincide well with your melon carving contest. I'll try to get my artists to do a melon and bring that too, so.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so everything that happens at my market will happen there during the day at the
Very cool.
Veterans Park, yes.
A lot of collaboration. I'm working with, talking to the Tap House. Kristen is huge. She's like you guys. I mean, between the library and the Tap House, there's bound to be an event or something going on.
There's an idea bouncing around.
Yes, there's an idea bouncing around about doing a fun run that morning.
Kristen would be the one to talk to.
Yes, she always, I am telling you, I think if there's gonna be a fun run and you get Kristen involved, you're bound to get plenty of people there to run at 8 o'clock in the morning, not peak. But
I was gonna say maybe they could run with their animals in costume.
yeah. So I think Lori actually gave me the idea when I first started about doing Summerween. What show was that off of?
I don't know, some cartoon, and I'm sure somebody who watches
It's like
this will know.
it's like the halfway point between Halloween,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Kind of mid, and June
Well,
21st is
it's
typically
midsummer's.
and the longest day of the year. So we've been trying to figure out a way of incorporating that, but June 21st, I don't know if they're gonna do the Alzheimer run again this year or not, but they did last year and we didn't wanna step on any toes with that. So that day just wasn't we didn't feel like it was gonna work. So Lori and Jenny kind of jumped on July 13th and doing Summerween themed kind of stuff that day. So I'm hoping that if Kristen gets the fun run going, we can do something costume wise and make it fun. And of course, I'm sure there's gonna be alcohol involved. So
No comment.
it's just an idea, thought,
Yeah.
maybe. So
I'm trying to think if I have any other questions that people might be asking about. This is also a fundraiser.
yes,
For the chamber.
yes. So years past, this was one of our biggest fundraisers, and we have had an overwhelmingly positive amount of support over, bringing back a great yearly event. The Haymaker Open is that weekend, so it's just.
There will be lots of people.
Yeah, there will be. There will be a lot of people in town. I remember growing up and that summer event, that street dance, everybody always looked forward to it, and then we haven't done it in a few years. I think it kind of lost its spark, so.
And then COVID didn't help.
Yeah, COVID never helped anything. It killed a lot of things, and that was one of them. So we're bringing it back. We've had a lot of support. I had so many people when I first started asking me, are you guys gonna do the in-person barbecues this year? And I'm like, that takes almost a year to plan, and it's the end of May already. There is absolutely no humanly way possible that I could bring that back this year, so.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking ahead, so I can let everybody know what our next, we're changing it up for June, because we have summer reading going on the second Tuesday, so we can't do our community chat. Then we are doing it the third Wednesday in June at noon, and this is a little different. We're actually having the Community Action Partnership.
Oh, perfect.
Have that. Community Action Partnership coming, and they're gonna be talking about all they do in the Dawson County area. So I'm excited. I don't know a lot about what they do, so, but they do a lot of stuff here in Cozad. So
So
it'll
this
be
is June 19th.
June 19th, 12 o'clock. And their name is actually the Community Action Partnership of Mid-Nebraska.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
This summer, Cozad is the place to be.
Yeah, I know you're involved with the Platte Valley Tailwinds, so just to let everybody know, those tickets are actually on sale now also. And that will be Father's Day weekend.
Yep.
So a little more than a month away.
I know, I can't believe it's already that close.
Yeah.
I know.
Currently, while we have you here, how are your maker markets going? I know you've had to come up some kind of weather, it
Yeah.
seems like, since you started.
What were you saying the other day? If you want rain and you want wind, call Carly to plan an event.
Don't tell the farmers, but if you want it to rain, just ask me to plan an event, because like, it'll happen. So yeah, the weather has operated, so, you know, it's our first year, so maybe we reconsider these spring markets, I don't know, but, it's growing and it's growing fast, you
I
know.
think every time, they're the first Mondays of the month, right?
First Mondays of the month.
Yeah, and I think I've had something going on every first Monday that
Yes.
has been.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, great. Yeah, there's 8 of them, so plenty of opportunities. But yeah, it's growing fast, lots of vendors. I remember when I started and I was talking to people about, well, my goal is like 12 to 15 vendors. And people were like, well, good luck. Like, it's hard to get vendors to sign up for things. And so, you know, it hasn't been, you know, it's really taken off. And, you know, these artists and crafters and small businesses they depend on things like this as an outlet to sell their goods and services. And it's a unique experience for the community and for the surrounding area. So the way it's taken off has like told me that there's a need for it. So we're gonna keep doing it.
Good. And do you normally have food involved with that too?
Yes, yeah. So the first month we had the Meridian Tap House did the food. This month Braxton Smokehouse.
Now, did they sell out?
I heard they sold out.
I heard they sold out.
They brought enough for 200 people and they sold out within the first hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
So what food trucks we didn't really talk about this, what food trucks are you gonna have for parking lot fun? Do you know yet?
Yes, let me think.
So you have, so I guess we should back up. Who do you have for June?
For June, for the
Because
Maker
that's the
Market.
next one, right?
Yes, at the Maker Market, I only have one food truck, and his name is the Kebab Republic, so it's Indian food.
Oh, fun.
He's out of Kearney, he's brand new, he just opened like last month, and I happened to be in Kearney, and I took a picture of his little setup, and I called him, and it was actually his first day that he was open that I saw him, and he was like, yeah, I'm brand new, so anyway, he's new, and he's gonna come in for the June Maker Market, which is hopefully outside.
Great.
I think that's exciting because he's different, you get a
Yeah.
variety.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah,
So
so
do
do
you
you have
ever-
something for July for the parking lot?
Yes, his name is Bob's Fun Food, and he's like, I wanna say like, I don't wanna misquote like what it is, but I like have a picture in my head of like, is it like hot dog, like really
Like
unique,
American?
unique, yes, like baseball type, but like unique, different kinds of hot dogs and different kinds of like, anyway, his name is Bob's Fun Food, and he's out of Lexington, and he just built a brand new trailer, and so he'll have a very nice setup, and so he'll be there all day during the day for the market. And then we have Kona Snow Cones, who is like a self-serve snow cone trailer.
Nice.
They'll be there all day, either Kona or Sunny Snow, so
Because they have a big
one of the snow cones. Yes, Bob's Fun Food. So, yes, he'll be there, and I think that was it for Saturday, or for, July. Okay, and then in August, during the Maker Market, we have it's
That's
one-
gonna be in conjunction with Music Mondays.
Yep, because it's the first Monday. So the food trucks will be over at Music Mondays,
Uh-huh.
and then the market will be over in the park. Yep, so you'll walk across. But the food truck is over at Music Mondays, and the food truck for that Monday it's one truck, but it's a husband and wife. The husband does Cajun food, and the wife does Mexican food.
Wow.
So it's a good variety there. So, and that's all the farther out I have scheduled.
Well, I thank you for both coming. I didn't really expect Carly, so that was kind of nice to,
usually where you see one of us, you see both of us.
I do, I see you at your office together all the time with your dog.
I actually just went to a Mid-America Chamber executive meeting, and all the girls there were like, where's your sidekick? Because Carly had a cohort meeting, right, in Sydney, so she wasn't able to go with me this year, but.
Well, thank you guys again. It's been
Absolutely.
lovely as always. And
Absolutely.
I'll get this hopefully when I go to play it, the volume will be there and I'll get that up.
Real quick, because I just thought of it, June 1st, city sidewalk sales. So if you wanna sign up for city sidewalk sales,
Does that
or
cost?
yes, garage sales, sorry, I don't know, we were just talking about summer sidewalk sales. $20 for,
Get you on the map?
gets you on the map, yes, that is if you're not involved with the chamber member business, so, Carly works for the creative district, who's a chamber business, she can do a garage sale at home, no charge on that. Things like that, so.
Okay, super, that's good to know.
Otherwise, $20, maps will be
And
available.
that always brings a lot of people in the town too.
That does, it really does, because there are people, I have gotten so many phone calls. When are you guys' citywide garage sales? We're kind of trying to map out how we're gonna go, where we're gonna be at all summer long. I didn't realize it was that big of a thing, but it's that big of a thing, so. Yes.
All right, well, thank you again.
Thank you.